Hello, you guys. Welcome to Kingdom Living Way, where love resides and God is on the move. So glad you all could join me today. Believing all is well, and as always, we serve a mighty, mighty good God. So glad I could be able to come on here and share a word with you guys today. I'm hoping you all are doing well as always. And what I want to come on here, God had placed in my spirit about the bar has been raised regarding these kingdom marriages, regarding these ordained marriages, okay? The bar has been raised, okay? See, when a bar has been raised, meaning the bar has been set to a higher standard, okay? And it's been raised to expectation, okay? So what God is saying that the standards are high and your expectation are to be raised regarding these kingdom marriages, regarding your ordained partner. So we must keep in mind that, see, God started this, okay? God started the whole thing. We had nothing to do with it, this connection, okay? See, many of you guys, your expectation has been all over the place, okay? It started out raised, okay? It started out raised at higher heights, okay? You was high in believing God, this is my kingdom partner. Yes, this is the one. And then somewhere along the line, your expectation began to become lower, okay? So your expectation has become lower. And I know it's like a roller coaster ride. 1 minute you up and 1 minute you're down. And see, God knows that too, you guys. But he wants us to have that expectation high, okay? Because see, that's part of the process. That's part of the struggle. I put it like that. 1 minute you believe, and the next minute you don't believe, because of whatever reason you don't believe 1 minute. Because I told you can't be moved by what you see, because what you see is always not always, at time it's in the opposite. It's going in the opposite direction of what God has shown you. So you can't believe what you see all the time that's negative regarding your kingdom partner. Okay, you can't believe that. So God desires for your expectation to be high, you guys. And like I said, we must maintain the expectation as a higher level. At a higher level, we got to maintain that, you guys. So when I thought about the bar being raised, I thought about the story of Jacob and Rachel. Okay, so we know the story. I'm just gonna say a little bit here and there about the story. Jacob seen Rachel, right? Okay, so in other words, he asked his uncle, could he have Rachel? And his uncle said, you can have Rachel if you work for me 7 years. Okay. All right. And when the 7 years was up, he gave Jacob Leah. He tricked him. And so he ended up with Leah instead of Rachel, the one that he loved. Now, you know, and I believe he knew that Jacob really loved Rachel. Okay. And you know, when somebody know that you really love something or you really want something from them, they say, well, you know what? This is my opportunity to get something out of them because they really want it bad and I really need some help. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just say, you got to help me so much or do this, that for me, and I'll do this for you. So I believe that's what happened with Jacob, that his uncle knew that he really loved Rachel. So he had to work a total of 14 years. He tricked him the first time. He worked 7 years. The next time, he still didn't get Leah. He had to work, didn't get Rachel. He was stuck with Leah. So he had to work 7 more years. So that was a total of 14 years he had to wait for the love of his life. Even though he was with Leah, he did not love Leah. He loved Rachel. Okay? He was in love with Rachel. Okay? See, that's a difference, you guys. Some people say you can't help who you love. It's a difference between love and in love. Okay? And see, that love run deep. That's a totally different when you in love with someone. So he waited them 14 years and he finally got the love of his life, Rachel. Okay? See, the love was so strong that during those 14 years, it has said that it seemed to be but a few days to Jacob. See, and one thing about love, and some of y'all can attest to this, and you know, when you in love, time flies by. You know, have you guys been on a date or something, or with the one that you love? You look at your watch, it's 7 o'clock, next thing you know, it's 11 o'clock, we got to get off this phone, or we got to get in the house, or whatever. But time moves fast when you're in love, okay? So, Jacob was working for purpose, all right? He had to work these 14 years. He was working for purpose to be fulfilled. And she was really dear, dear, dear to his heart. See, this type of love that Jacob had for Rachel, it came with a higher cost. It came with a higher cost, you guys. It cost him 14 years of labor. All right. Now, I believe, as I was thinking and I was preparing my notes, I was saying, Jacob had to work and he was watching, because he had to be looking at her, watching the love of his life. He worked and he watched. He worked and he watched. And some of you kingdom partners out there, some of you ordained partners, they are working and they're watching you. They're working and they're watching you. They're working and they're watching. Now, some of y'all can attest to that. Y'all write that in the comments. Oh, they looking. Especially if you got social media pages. They working and they watching. Some of you ladies are waiting and watching. Some of you ladies are working, waiting, and watching as well. Because some of you ladies are on assignment as well while you waiting on your kingdom partner. Okay, you guys. So it is said that when, going back to the beginning of the story, that when Jacob saw Rachel, he kissed her and began to weep. He kissed her and began to weep. I believe that this love was a love at first sight. Okay? Now, when he began to weep, I believe he it was, see, weeping and tears and weeping is the tears shows that it's an outward expression that was coming from inwardly, his emotions from the inside. Okay, see, that what happened. It was the emotions coming out from the inside of him, how he was feeling on the inside. You guys, ooh, this is a really deep love story, because all I ever heard that really stood out whenever I heard of someone teach or preach on the story, is that Jacob loved Rachel. And the love, where he was in love with Rachel. See, even though he had Leah, see, people can be with somebody that they're not in love with. They can have children by someone that they're not in love with. But he loved Rachel, you guys. So, partners, you are a work in progress. Okay? You are being developed And this development is not yet complete. But God is completing this. That's what it means when you are a work in progress. That means you're being developed. And it also signifies that a work is not yet complete. And that's what's going on. So, anyone won't do for you, partners. See, anybody will not do. See, many of you guys have put in the work. And once the work is completed, then God will release you to be together. See, the work got to be completed. See, Jacob did his work. 14 years. My Lord, that's a long time to be waiting on the love of your life. And some of you guys probably been waiting longer than that. And this is what just came to me. The longer the wait, the bigger the blessing. The bigger the assignment. The greater the call. The greater the cost. Oh, my God, my God. Ooh, that hit deep right there. Ooh, the greater the call, the greater the cost, you guys. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost. But it's going to be worth it all. It's going to be worth it all. You just hold fast and wait on God. Wait on the promise. Well, you guys, that's all I wanted to let you know, that the bar has been raised. God has raised the bar. And as I said earlier, that's why anybody won't do. Anybody will not do for you. Your partner that God has for you, God has them in training. When you two get together, the training is going to be done. You're going to have more work to do too, but he's going to train and equip you. It's like you're going to accommodate each other. You know, you're going to be able to work together in sync with each other. God is giving you what you need in your partner. Wow. He's giving you guys what you need in each other to complete the assignment that he has for you guys. So that's all I have. I love you with the love of Jesus. You take care. And remember, if anybody needs salvation, look in this description box. I have things in the description box for you guys. Any information about the ministry or whatever. Salvation is all in the description box. Take care. I love you with the love of Jesus.